everybody, Mrs. Bourne here. All right, our craft for 101 Dalmatians is going to be this adorable little Dalmatian origami. So here's what we're gonna need to start making this cute little guy. So you're only gonna need two things to make this cute little guy. We're gonna need a square piece of paper, and if you do not have a square piece of paper already ready to go, I'm gonna show you a really easy way to make this. And then you're just gonna need a marker, a crayon, a pencil, something to make all of the little details at the very end. So something that's black, maybe something that's pink or red, and that's it. Okay, so if you don't have a square piece of paper ready to go, I'm gonna show you this really, really easy trick how to make one. You are gonna need one extra tool, and that's a pair of scissors. Remember to ask mom and dad. And we're just gonna take this little rectangle and turn him into a square. Here we go. You're gonna take one of the corners. I always like to do the top and fold down, but you can go either direction. So we're gonna take this corner and you're gonna pull it along. Sometimes it's easy if you hold this bottom edge, and we're gonna make this edge meet the bottom down here. So it's not kind of going in the middle like this. We wanna have this edge meet down here to make a triangle. So I'm gonna try to get it before I press my crease. I'm gonna get it as closely lined up as I possibly can. And I'm gonna make, a nice crease right there. Now, this is still not square. What we need to do is we need to cut right along this edge right here and get rid of this part. We can save it for something else that we wanna use. Maybe we wanna add something a little later, make an even smaller origami dog. That is up to you. I'm just gonna put it to the side. So now when I open my triangle back up, it's a square. Now that we have a square, we're gonna go ahead and start folding this dog. So I'm gonna take my square and turn it into a diamond. We're gonna take the top corner and go all the way down to meet the bottom, just like this. When I think I'm ready, I'm gonna start in the middle and go crease, crease. Now, it doesn't have to be all the way perfect, but we do need to have this nice long crease here. This is the most important part that's gonna start shaping our dog. So now that we have the face, it's all open like this, we're gonna make the ears. We're gonna take one side and not go all the way to the edge over here. We wanna leave a little bit of space. I'm gonna pull him down like this, make my crease. There's one ear. Now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Remember, we wanna keep our head nice and flat right here. So maybe I'm gonna try to match and make sure that these are even and make another good crease. Sometimes you wanna go over it a couple of times. Really press down. So we have our cute little floppy ears. All right, one more fold and we're good to go. So on the bottom here, it's kind of open, right? We are gonna keep it closed and fold it up. This is gonna create the snout or the nose of our dog. We're gonna press really, really, really hard to crease, and that's all of our folds. Let's get ready to do some details. All right, now that we have all of our folds done, we're gonna wanna grab our marker, crayon, or pencil that I asked you guys to grab at the very beginning and start adding some details. So this is a Dalmatian, and Dalmatians have tons of, you guessed it, spots. I'm gonna do my spots on his ears, just like it's from our story. And these can be any size you want. Maybe you wanna color them all the way in. Maybe you wanna do big spots, little spots. This is where you can be completely creative and make this dog all your own. So there's our spotted ears of our Dalmatian. Now let's make the nose. So we have our triangle right here, and I'm gonna be really careful not to color outside of that area. So I want his nose maybe to sit about right here. That's pretty good for me, so I'm gonna start coloring in his nose. And if I press down a little bit, I have my paper. Doesn't totally match up, which is fine, because once it's colored, you can't even tell. We have his nose. Let's add his mouth by doing two J's. One of them is right, one of them is backwards. He's still not done. We need some eyes. I'm gonna do right here and go up and down, up and down. Let's draw the inside of his eyes. Maybe he's looking over here at his friends. Color those in. Give him some little eyebrows. And if you wanted to add even more detail, you could give him a little tongue sticking out. And that just about does it. There is our origami Dalmatian.